During my time on this planet, I've been lucky enough to travel to some truly incredible places. Each place is unique from the last, but some similarities are universal, including man's ability for kindness, for hatred, and our ability to segregate ourselves based on status,
really rich, I'll show you that.
On race, on religion, and on gender. Gender is the subject of this documentary. As we delve into the inequality among men and women, I'm determined to travel the globe and find women in jobs that are often considered a man's profession, and finally, and once and for all prove, women can do anything men can do. So, I came to South Africa. I've traveled the world and I've noticed something that's very similar in a lot of different countries I've been to, which is that women are kind of often thought of as lesser than men. And so it kind of puzzled me because you have all these like super awesome women doing all different things. And so I thought I'd come to South Africa and I'd look for one of the toughest jobs, in my opinion, which is a ranger, and find myself a female ranger, talk to her, kind of get her story, and yeah, just show that women are awesome and can do anything they want, and that female rangers are kind of the toughest of the tough out there. It's my first day. I just got to bush camp. It's lovely here. I'm really hoping to find some female rangers. I feel like they'll be around. First interaction I'll have with them will be at dinner time, and when all the rangers come together and they serve us dinner, so I'll head to dinner and I'll see if I see any female rangers. I was searching for a female ranger and I got to the dinner line and there weren't any. It's all men up there, so there isn't a female ranger here. Definitely knew South Africa was a conservative society before coming here. I think it's extremely important to find a female ranger to prove that she's made it. I think it's important to find these role models and these strong females and to showcase them to people, and so I am determined to find one. I was extremely disheartened to learn that there weren't any female rangers at Scotia, so I decided to speak more closely with my guide Ryan and discover why that was. I just discovered that Scotia does not have any female rangers. When was the last time you worked with a female ranger? When was the last time there was one here?
I've worked with plenty of female rangers and females within the wildlife industry. But at Scotia, the last time I worked with a female ranger was in 2014.
There definitely is a lack of females, I would say. I think there's a few reasons for that, but while I studied, there were, in the 5 years that I've studied, there was, I'd say roughly about 12 to 15 women that studied through the course, but that's, I would say about an average of about 3 or 4 women in a class of 20 to 25, so mainly men.
A lot of people that come on these game drives and they find out that the ranger's a female. I mean, some people can be taken back a bit about it and shocked in a way because it's not what they expect.
Later that day, I was informed that there was a freelance ranger by the name of Sarita who was passing through Scotia, and she agreed to come down and talk with me. Sarita brought me into her world and took me out on a game drive with her to get a feel of what her life is like and what it's like to be a female ranger. What's your favorite part about being a ranger?
Sure, yeah, Maggie, that's a difficult question, meaning that, yeah, you've got the animal part and you also have got the human part. So yeah, you know, it's meeting lovely people. You know, obviously the wildlife. You know, we are doing a job showing other people the animals, where other people pay lots of money, you know, to come to Africa to see the animals. So, and I also think seeing the animals and the unexpected. Seeing new behavior often, you know, you sometimes think, okay, I've seen it all, but no.
It was incredible to listen to Sarita's words and learn more about what it takes to be a ranger. Her love for the animals and educating people about Africa's wildlife and the need for conservation truly shows the importance of game rangers and the need for more females in this field. But though Sarita proved her capability and her knowledge, much like Ryan had mentioned earlier, there were people who were uncomfortable with the idea of her being a woman and felt the need to overpower her.
20 hours a day is eating, and 60% of what he eat, he also uses out without any special thing.
He continued on for a further 10 minutes, hardly letting her have a word in, further showing there's still much to be done about inequality and how women are treated. It was truly inspiring spending the day with Sarita and learning the challenges rangers, and especially female rangers, face on a day-to-day basis. You know, you're very strong, very capable. Do you think this is a job that any female could do?
I think it's the love of what you're doing. I think generally the feeling that I have is that if you apply as a female, they will actually accept you. So I think it's being out there in nature, seeing the animals, meeting lovely people, feeling free.
So my time at Scotia is unfortunately coming to a close, and I've experienced and learned a lot. I found a female ranger, and she allowed me into her world and showed me the challenge of being a ranger. Sarita proved that women really can do anything they set their minds to. So as I sit here, watching my final sunset over Scotia, I know that my journey is far from over. I know that there are more places to go, more women to meet, and jobs to discover. This world is an incredible place, and women are equally as incredible.